Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah, yeah. That good. Yeah, yeah. Ha, ha, ha.
Good morning. Multiplayer, you guys can come and join. J&J Rempel Gaming. Password is ask. Lowercase ASK. PC. On PC. How you guys doing today? I was just starting to harvest on this map, so. We still have our soybean to sell, but which means no new combine quite just yet. If it comes on sale, it's bought. Hey Mac, doing good, doing good. Weather's overcast. I was hoping to do a bunch of bike riding today, but not looking too promising. Well, we can go riding in the summer, but can't really go riding late summer due to smoke. Forest fire season. Last year was pretty bad with forest fire, but the years before that weren't bad at all. So maybe we'll have a decent year. Less smoke is good. So both our trailers are sitting at the store. This is true. If it's overcast, it's a good day to play a game. Yep. This is barley. We're harvesting some barley. Really good yielding barley. Oh yeah, I was saying our trailers are parked with soybean, full of soybean, parked at the store waiting for a perfect price, which is getting right there. So we have no trailer to put this in, but we're next to the farm, so I'm just gonna dump it straight into the farm. Put the barley straight into the storage. Yeah, the price is really good right now. We could just sell now, but the price is going up, so why don't we just hang on? Because if you look, it's $2,068, and normal top price is $2,114. So we're actually over the really good price. So we can just go sell it any time now if we needed the trailers. I'd be happy with the price we get right now. So how's your weather doing in your area? Not just weather, but everything. BRB, it's dinner time. Looks like a pot of soup. I just ate a stack of cookies. There's a reason Jess calls me Cookie Monster. It's dry and hot there. Ugh. Well, you do live in, I mean, you're not in a desert, but you live in desert conditions. your area, a greater area. I don't want to call where you are a desert. You still have plants. Have a dilemma? What's your dilemma? Your thumb hurts. Still? Oh, that's not good. What'd you do to the thumb? Enjoy your dinner. Oh, I did buy 2 more beehives. Yep, so we got 3 stacks then. A little extra income. Slowly just add more until they produce a whole bunch. One time. Oh, then it becomes home edition though. You have to pay for it then, I guess. Why would you? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. So S mode just makes it locked down for kid friendly. Are you joining with your sore thumb? Just for a bit, or are you just going to hang out? All the above? Just hang out? Yeah. And none of the jobs here have GPS right now. So, which is it, right hand or left hand? Can't you do that without using your thumb? I guess my controller's set up differently than yours. 'Cause I use my left thumb a lot for all the driving and steering. My right thumb taps a couple of buttons. Would you prefer running the combine or the baler? You want to run the baler? Okay. Storefront there in a couple of seconds. Okay, minutes. Couple of minutes. Uh-oh, shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. It worked out alright. Just wanted to get all the straw, that's all. I know what I forgot to do. That's not what I want. There we go. If you guys want to win that sticker, just say the secret word and then email me your mailing address. And the sticker is yours. Hey Michael, how's it going? How's your Texas weather treating you? Here it is 8 degrees Celsius, overcast. Where do you find the secret word? It's a secret. It's in game. Jess is taking this over. Where is Jess? Hey, Milo girl. Mini secret word. Let's put it this way. I've shown the secret word in game a bunch after I said it. Milo, you can't give away the secret word either, unless you want to win the stick. No, you're not capable. You're not. You are eligible. Never mind. You are eligible. And it's not just the secret word, it's either the secret word or the Steam card. I mean, what did I say? It's the gift card, it's the Steam gift card or the sticker. There's one of the new beehives hiding right there along the field. And the other one is... I don't know where I put the other one. It's gonna be hot there. Milo girl, you've won it before, but you could still win the sticker. If you wanted to. Oh yeah. If you wanted to. But it's also fair to let anyone else go. I don't mind. You do you. That's the one I just showed. And no, I'm not showing the secret word right now. I've got to be driving a tractor to see the secret word. Pretty much just gave it away, but... Yeah, you're going to be melting alright, Michael. You'll be melting. Although I don't know what 89 even means, but... What is 89? Can you, translate that for me to Celsius, Michael? One of these days you'll give it to me in Celsius. Or both Fahrenheit and Celsius. I wasn't going to crash into you. You're good. You're good. Milo girl says it's warm but not really hot. Yeah, but still, I don't know what that means. You gotta translate it for me. How do I pronounce your name? Simajub? Simajub? I probably got really bad. There we go, 31 Celsius. No, that's not super hot. It's getting quite warm. It's above body temperature. If you're working hard in it, yeah, that's starting to get hot. But you're not boiling away. Yeah. What's your humidity level there right now? You're further north, so you're not right on the coastline, so your humidity is probably a little lower, but what are you, like 8 hours from the coast? It's a mini warm temp. Moo. Still got 3 cows. It's been 2 years, or maybe not 2 years, but it's been a year. That's okay. 3 months old. Cows they will breed. We go through a lot of years. Okay, so even inland Texas, it's humid there. I know I've only visited Texas once, and it was definitely muggy in Fort Worth. It was definitely muggy. It was comfortable, but it was in what, January? December. In December, I was there in December, and you could feel the mugginess. But that's dry time season, so even in dry season, it feels muggyish. 90% humidity? Yeah, that's kind of humid. Yeah, that's kind of humid. Every time you breathe, you're actually drinking water. You're breathing water. Okay, Farmer Joe, I thought you were catching up with me. You stopped to talk. That's what happens when you stop to talk. You fall behind. Where is she? There she is. How's our prices doing? Still going up, still going up. What? You want to take another break? Huh? Oh, you can go to look at our humidity level. Go ahead and take your break. Talk to the peoples. Milo Girl is 12 Celsius. That is almost warm enough to... Well, I guess that would be warm enough to go riding if it's a sunny day. A high of 16 Celsius. Yeah, that's riding temperature. We're at 8 degrees Celsius. Overcast. Wait, what happened to the clouds? I literally look outside and go... The clouds are kind of going away. Huh, let's see what the temperatures do. I might go riding after all. I don't care if there's a chance of thunderstorm later on. Yeah, we're in thunder. If it's warm enough to go riding, I'll just even do a local ride. Run around the lake. Only takes an hour. A storm's not going to move in that quick. We'll see. We'll see what the weather does after lunch. It was very overcast not that long ago. The clouds are just disappearing. 70% humidity here. Yeah, it's a lot drier here than... And 70 is very humid for us. Tomorrow's high, a high of 33 Celsius. A little warmer. Wait till it hits 40 Celsius. That's when it becomes unbearable. No, 40 is the unbearable mark. At that point you stop working. It's like, hey boss, this isn't humane. We have to stop working. You guys have crazy winds there. Guess you don't want to go ride in that. I remember we set up thermostats at work in our workstations, and as soon as they hit 40, it's like, okay, work, slow down. Can't work in this. That cave kayak thing was awesome. I wouldn't mind doing it again. Yeah, you can just walk right around it. That was in a cave, that last rapid. You could ride down it and go to that last rapid. Just walk the bank and then put into the water on the other side. But you could have that conversation before you get there and go, that one sketchy rapid in the cave before the lunch spot. I'm like, that's where I broke my thumb last time, so I'm not doing it again. Sun is older than the Earth? I don't know enough about astronomy to know that. I haven't put thought into the subject about the age of the sun versus the age of the Earth, so I'm not going to put input into it. My answer is I don't know. I know the Earth is pretty young. book was that? Oh! Project Hail Mary, guys. Read that book. If you want a really good science fiction book, read Project Hail Mary. Now, Michael, that one I knew about. They've never had an accident. They've never had an issue. You have to lay down on your stomach at the shooting range. And there's a fence high enough that it's impossible to ever have an accident. It's kind of neat. I forgot to empty the combine when I went down. Well, let's look at the price up. We're barely still going up. It went up $1 since the last time we checked, so let's be careful here. Don't want to miss our perfect window. What? No? Well into the way, or well into the field here. It shouldn't be too much longer to finish. Although this is our biggest field, so it does take a while. We have a small combine. I know we should see what's on sale, shouldn't we? Yeah, I think so. I wonder if there's gonna be a combine on sale. Let's take a look. Let's first go see what we want to buy for our combine. And make sure that we don't buy a combine that is too big for us. One that won't bankrupt us. So, if we were to buy a brand new combine, we would buy one of these three. No. What do we have right now? We have this one here. Yeah, so probably one of these three. One of these three. I would actually buy this John Deere right here if we don't have one on sale. That's the one we would buy and put GPS on it. Let's see if there's anything on sale. There's a header on sale, but that header's too big, isn't it? HD 50. Yeah, that header is way too big. It's the biggest header there is. It would be way, way, way too big. So we can't get that header. Got some trailers on sale too, but nope, no luck there. Way too many big. Big mini bada boom. Well, I guess we're gonna go watch The Fifth Element again. I just watched it recently. One of my favorite sci-fi movies. Fifth Element. It's fairly old, but I think it's aged well. I think it came out in the 90s. I think. It is weird to refer to my high school years as the 90s. How do you abbreviate that? See? You can't abbreviate that. In the tens? It's weird abbreviating that. Before the 2000s, everything was abbreviated to just the last two digits, but I'm from the tens. So we say 90s, 80s. What about 2000? Is it the zeros? Oh, went up another $1. 2010. That's weird. Yeah, I'm sure. I think it has. You have to give it time because we're just barely starting to call the 90s the 90s. It takes a couple of decades before we feel comfortable calling it something. just my trailer that drove by. I guess because many trailers sold that model. Somebody's driving my trailer. Don't worry, Milo, my typing is bad every single day, so you have a long way to catch up with me. See Jess type. Saw a post this week that goes, "Everyone be truthful. You guys talk to yourself." And my response was, "Well, I turn the camera on and talk to the camera, or I turn the camera on and tell myself I'm talking to the audience when I'm talking to myself." I'm actually a pretty quiet person. I don't do much talking unless I'm talking to an audience. Yeah, live stream is different. I'm staying on the other channel with the trucking. What? Lithuanians? Native language isn't English? Yeah, I remember Iron Thunder years ago when you joined. We could tell that English wasn't your first language, but now? You're fluent in English. Yeah, Lithuanians speak one of the hardest languages in the world to learn. Well, Iron Thunder, you never speak to someone that speaks English, so how are you supposed to practice? You also know Russian, right? Would make sense for Lithuanians to know Russian. Ah, shoot, I forgot to get key. Let's go do that now before we're too far down. Field. E4, still going up. Once you're done with that field, you want to bale these little drops of straw over here just to clean up the yard. I'll put my pipe back in just for Iron Thunder. Got it. Exactly, Mile Girl. Clean up the yard after. Because I'm making a mess. Calling me a mess? Okay. Jess says Mini Milo spells my name wrong all the time. I didn't even notice. So many people do, I don't notice. Okay, yeah, basically you would know very basic communication. You can't say that. You can't say, "Oh, I can read French, but I wouldn't know what I'm reading." That's not reading. That's not what reading means. Morning Dawn. Iron Thunder, you can't do that. No, I'm not buying that. Iron Thunder doesn't know how reading works. That's funny. So, are you saying you could pronounce them, but not know what they mean? Like me trying to read some of the names in here, and it's like, I know I'm doing a bad job, so I'm pronouncing them, probably pronouncing them wrong, but I'm pronouncing them. Got it, Iron Thunder. Basically, you know the Russian letters, so you'd be able to pronounce those letters, at least in your head, and but you don't know what the actual word means. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. No yawning. Yawning is prohibited. Mini yawns, maybe, okay, but real yawns, those are prohibited. What? Not allowed to tickle. Against the law. You can't test those either. Anyone get that? Come on, that was funny. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. The best joke I've had in a long time. Inappropriate, but it was funny. Anyone get it? Anyone? Told Jess she couldn't test. That was after we were talking about tickles. It's hilarious. I said hi, Don. I said hi. Anyone prove that I said hi? I did not ignore Don. I said hi, Don. Or maybe everybody else is ignoring Don. Everybody else say hi to Don too. Or Don, did you type something that didn't show up? Because that was only your second comment. YouTube does that sometimes. Just ask Mini Girl that. Mini Girl? Milo Girl. What? Milo, you can't throw me under the bus like that. Oh, are you throwing Don under the bus? Don said hi to me. He didn't say to you, hi to you guys. So you guys aren't okay. Okay, I'll give you that. It's your fault, Don. You hear that? It's your fault. Just asked how Don's doing. No, you could stop to type if you want to. You don't have to. You're catching up pretty good anyway, so. Poor lady. She was hired to test out Tickle Me Elmo. Her official job title was. Still the same joke. Somebody's gonna get it. Yeah, it does seem better now, doesn't it, Milo? Less of that going on. But still, every now and then comments don't show up, but it's better. Milo girl, you're not appreciating my joke? I thought it was hilarious. Inappropriate, but hilarious. No, you will still have comment. I've had moderators where comments didn't show up for moderators, so it does happen. This is a different channel. You're right. It happened a lot more on the other channel. Weird. That is a difference. That is a difference. I think we all have gutter minds. I think the key is some of us have enough intelligence to not say those things out loud. I think that's what makes a difference between the self-control, right? I guess intelligence and self-control don't have to. The self-control, yeah, some people have the self-control not to go to the gutter with everything all the time. I think every human being has those thoughts. Some people have the self-control not to say them all the time. Every now and then I say something out loud. Iron Thunder had a comment not showing up just last week. That was this channel. So it does happen from time to time. Oh, burn. Oh, ouch. Ouch. That was a mini burn. I did set myself up for that one. Totally did. A mini one. I get it. Oh, you spelled my name right. I didn't notice. I literally didn't notice. Jess brought it up, not me. I didn't notice. Spelled it wrong. No, that... yeah. No. Welcome back, Iron Thunder. Well, it's like a maze of hay bales, straw bales. These are not hay bales, these are straw bales. Yeah, hay bales are humane. You take dead plants and make them into straw bales. By hay bales, you take a live grass and flowers and we cut them right down. Very inhumane. How terrible. The rooster may have to get eaten. Are you going to rent them out? I hear there's good money in that. I don't think Lithuanians are dumb enough to rent them. That's a North American thing. I bet that kind of thing would happen in Europe too. It's a... it's a bigger city thing. Yeah. Where people don't know anything about farming. Rooster soup. Chicken fingers. Rooster fingers. Heard that howl. Was that Bigfoot? Sasquatch? I guess it's only 6:30 in the morning in the game. Scary living out here all by ourselves, huh? So I realized our farm doesn't have electricity, technically. There's no hydro lines running to the farm. So I want to put some hydro lines in. Oh, right. That's a Canadian thing. Power lines. I'm going to put in some power lines. Only Canadians call them hydro lines. People have been confused by that before. I found a mod that has hydro lines, so as soon as we put our house in so we know where the lines are going to end up, we'll do that. Hydro lines. Yes. We call them hydro lines because all our electricity, not all, but most of our electricity comes from water dams. So that's why we call them hydro lines. Our Canada is powered by hydro. All our power companies are called Manitoba Hydro, BC Hydro. It's all our electricity comes from water. A little bit of our electricity comes from wind, but most of our electricity comes from hydro dams. And that's why if you hear a Canadian talk about hydro lines, they're talking about electricity. Telephone lines are usually buried. Hydro is usually up in the air, yeah. Most of our telephone lines are buried in the ground. Where would I find that again? Where were the hydro lines? Don't think they were in decoration, were they? Maybe. Oh yeah, right there. So where should the power come in from? Along the main road here? We have to figure out how to dodge power line poles, or should they come right through the field? It would get annoying, but it'd be kind of cool. Could also make them come through this forest and then cut a line through the forest like there would be in real life. I don't know. We'll see once we have our house, but we'll put up our hydro lines. Right through the mini field? Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Then we'd have to plant around the hydro lines, right? No different than having a tree in the field, right? A lot of places do have underground power lines in bigger cities. Bigger cities now have most of their power lines underground. Yeah, we have a lot of hydro dams. A lot. They're not. They found making a bunch of small ones doesn't do as much flooding and is adverse to nature, so they built a bunch of small ones. Doesn't affect the migration of animals as much. I know in Manitoba we had so much hydroelectricity that we had more electricity than the province could use, and we sold our electricity to the U.S. North Dakota would use our electricity all the time. So there's this huge drive to get Manitobans to use less electricity because the Manitoba Hydro could sell it to the U.S. for a much higher price than charging Canadians. So it's like, save electricity, use less electricity because we want to make more money and sell it to the US. So underground power lines, if they're not buried deep enough, are going to be problematic for farmers. Yes. In cities, they can just be built into the sewer system, right? Hey, James. What's that? Wait for it. Wait for what? Going for a ride? Is that what you're waiting for? It's 10 degrees Celsius outside. I don't know. I don't know. I have to talk to James about the trailer. What are you doing with my trailer, James? I mean, what are you doing with your trailer, James? But wouldn't a little medieval house be really heavy too? What kind of materials would you use? I don't know how much weight you would remove. I guess the front and rear gate are probably the heaviest. The side rails and the floor are pretty light. But how do you keep that from tearing apart going along the highway at 100 kilometers per hour? Oh, cover that with fiberglass. Yes, that would strengthen it. Yep, that would strengthen it. And as far as the floor, you're probably better off leaving the floor of the tin, because anything else that you want to step on and stand on would probably be heavier material than the tin that's there. You might consider buying a, where am I going? Consider buying a jack for the front hitch, so you can, well, might not need a jack, no. Some kind of stands on the corners. You need 4 jack stands on the corners, something simple. Stabilize it. Yeah, you wouldn't want the metal to wreck the aesthetic part of it, right? So, but as far as strength goes, I think that's probably, you can't go lighter and stronger for something you're going to be rough on, walking around on. Once you've stripped all the metal off of it, take a picture of it for insurance purposes if they want to know why the trailer is sold to you so cheap. You can go, look, it's just the frame. It's only worth $100. What? You're forgetting stuff? I'm hungry. What was the plan for food today again? I honestly think it's too cold to go drive or ride, so I don't know if I even want to leave the house. Oh yeah, I have to... No, I can't move the truck until tomorrow evening. Yep, and I have to shoot a new member video. That's it. What was the reason to leave the house? We were going to get Jeffers fries on the way of doing this. Oh yeah, we had to go to Cooks and whatever they're called now. Inland, no, not Inland, that's Kenworth. I have to stop by International dealership. Right, I have to do that. So that means I do have to leave the house. Okay, officially leaving the house, okay. And have some sushi for dinner. Not a sushi fan. Yeah, but you got heated gear. For me, it's really close. Like it's warm enough to go ride around town, but I want to go ride. I want to go ride around the lake. No, Milo Girl says I'm officially leaving the house. She's not leaving. Yeah, but you've only been riding around town too, right? Or have you gone out around the lake? I guess yeah, you've gone to Kelowna. Oh, come on, no way. I hate when people drive into the lake and die because they're going to put up no posts, and it's going to take away that beautiful view. They got rid of that big pullout just north of Penticton. You know where the big rigs always park in? That pullout, they put no post. It's there, but it's only one lane around, loop around. It's like a turnaround now. That's it. They got rid of the no post. You know why? The RV people would camp there, the homeless RVers, and we want the Okanagan to look tourist friendly. We wouldn't want tourists to know that there's poor people that live here. So they've made it so that homeless RVers can't park there anymore. So once again, going after the homeless. So disappointed. Oh, did you test the microphone at all? That's the other thing. I need to go to the big rig and grab the microphone out of there if I go for a ride to test it out. Yeah, it's a couple of miles out of town. Out of the way, but it was starting to be a place where RVers would boondock, and that's a bad image for the Okanagan. Got to get rid of those instead of actually dealing with the problem. And could these people go to campgrounds? Campgrounds have 2-year waiting lists, and they're getting charged about $1,000 a month to camp in those in campgrounds. That's as much as paying rent at an apartment. Ah, USB-C? Because I have a USB-C port for my, what's it called? DJI, the action cam. Yeah. Is it a DJI? I don't remember. But yeah, I've got a USB-C port to microphone for that. I don't know if it would fit onto your camera because it's specialized for DJI, but it might work. I believe I bought the adapter on Amazon, yeah. Here we go. All the straw's gone. Oh, okay. So other drivers are using a separate recorder. So synchronize the sound later. Yeah, we've gotten experts at synchronizing sound because I shoot everything with 2 videos now, so. Yeah, we're gonna leave the house. I'll probably end the stream here in 15 minutes or so, and then we'll get ready and leave the house. Because we have to leave the house anyway. I have to. Yeah, the poor mini straw is not done. It's just being converted. Oh yeah, so you could charge the Insta360. That's actually important. I like charging my cameras while recording. It makes a difference. How's our price doing? Has that gone up? Just at 80 now? It's gone up very little. Might be time to sell before we miss our window. There's Sasquatch again. Right, mini Sasquatch. Stop where? Oh, at the Sasquatch statue? Okay, I'm gonna sell. Run for your mini lives, Sasquatch is running after us. Alright, we have sold everything now. Till next season. So it would be like a werewolf type of thing, or? I don't remember the Dogman. So it'd be like a werewolf type of thing. Or was he not a werewolf? He stayed in dog mode. Huh, so it is like a Sasquatch story, except you call him the Dogman. And there's a Dogman song. There's a movie, The Dogman? Oh, that's a different movie. I don't know. Yeah, so Michigan Dogman. Sightings are reported in several locations throughout Michigan, primarily in the northwestern quadrant of the Lower Peninsula. So northwest, so close to where you were. Yeah, little north of you, northwest of you. And he wasn't in the Upper Peninsula. He was. I expected to be in the UP. Hmm. The radio station in Traverse City is what made the song. A legend, which was initially played as an April Fool's Day joke. Huh. Cool. Oh, there's the other bee nest, beehive. There we go. That's the right word for it. There's the other beehive right there. So, oh yeah, GM said huge Steam sale on Monday, so we'll see if FS22 goes on sale then. So it's a sim fest, so it's for simulators. So yeah, there might be a lot of simulators on sale. Ah, shoot. I like simulators too, so that might be dangerous for me. Okay, let's go collect those bales. The problem is this already has 2 bales in it. Let's just drop them off over here. Yawning again? You definitely need higher horsepower tractors too. These tractors struggle with these hills. This one's not. This one can handle it, but the other smaller, the Massey Ferguson, it's not much of a field tractor anymore. We've upgraded our equipment too big to be all that useful of a tractor. Yeah, they've definitely added some fuzziness. It's still not as fuzzy as a real bale would be, but they've added enough to it to not kill the graphics, but make it more or less. They've done a pretty good job with the bales. Those are mini coughs, aren't they? You went from yawning to mini coughs? Where am I storing these? Do I drive them out to the store right, or close to the other property there right away? Why not? That way when it comes to selling them, they're right there waiting. Huh? Yes, next month should be ready for another cutting. Yep, for grass, for hay bales, or silage bales, silage bales. So yes, next month we'll double up our silage bales. You want to cut real bales in real life? Find a YouTuber farmer near you and go cut some real life bales. It's an itchy job though. Straw and hay and everything, getting into all your clothing. It's an itchy job. Less itchy than it used to be though. Like it used to be worse when you were hand bombing them. Collect all the bales. We have to fertilize that field and mulch it. And then we don't have anything to do until tomorrow or next month or whatever game. Or you want the mini version? Well, just go to a toy store then. That's easy. I know, I'm answering all the questions that aren't supposed to be easy to answer. Iron Thunder is back just before we leave. Well, at least he made it back before we leave. I always hate it when someone says BRB and then I bail out right after. I'm like, I feel guilty. Come back and then we're gone. I'll load up. You know what? I'm going to collect all the bales and then the stream ends. There we go. We'll collect them all. Gotta collect them all. Well, I don't know how you're going to do that, my little girl. I don't know. I don't know where you're going to find that technology. Okay, that's a pretty cool stacking job there. Oh, just fell over. Yeah. Oh, you can just reach right through the screen. Got it. I was wondering where some of these mini bales were disappearing to. I'm like, I thought we had more. I think we found the culprit. We're stealing them. Oh, awesome, Iron Thunder. Awesome. That's cool. So you've been testing errors and stuff before moving on. That's so cool. That's got to be a frustrating job to do, though, getting rid of errors. It's nice that Giants put out a tester so you guys can test the map. So. Now I'm yawning. That's not cool. Oh, okay, so the name gets renamed to past if you test. Awesome, that's cool. Oh, drive-in theater is getting ready to open? Have to keep an eye on that and see if the weather is good and they're playing a good movie. Might be worth driving. What is that, an hour and a half, 2 hours? And then the movie ends at midnight and then you have to drive home and get home at like 2 p.m. 2 a.m. I mean. Drive-in theater makes for a long night, but it's kind of cool going to a drive-in. Oh, it's just that's the file got renamed. And it says pass, test pass at the end, HTML. That's cool. I agree, James. I'm on the fence, but I agree. I might. We'll see. Right after the stream, we're gonna go. What are we doing? We're going out and doing some stuff. Have to go to the dealership. Have to go get some money for my physical on Monday. Get some food. And then go for a ride. Shouldn't take long to go register the bike. I don't know where I have the registration. It should be in the bike. Okay, yeah, so it should be in the bike. Do I even need to? I just have to go walk in, just show them my drivers and go, can I register my bike, please? That's all I would need. So I don't even need to go to get the bike. Talking myself into it. Yep. So there's a chance of rain later on. Yeah, papers should be under the seat, but I don't think I need them. As long as I walk in with my driver's license, they should just be able to pull it right up. That's the last bale right there. I don't have my Senna charged up though. I'm doing that right now. There we go. Senna is charging up. Might not get a full charge, but at least a partial charge. Can you hear the Jeep? Hi guys. You were heard. They all walk away from me. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Park that there so we know what we're doing next. Park that right behind him because we're doing that next as well. Which tractor has the most hours? Let's see. This one's 127.5. 126.5. So the Case IH. This one had the most hours, but when we upgraded this one with a bigger engine and the big wide floater tires, it's been used a lot more now. So this one is now passing the hours. So this is the oldest tractor, most run tractor. 127 hours is a lot of hours for in the game. Real life, not so many hours, but in game hours, that's a lot of hours. And New Holland's at 50 hours already. Although we bought this used. We bought the New Holland used. I don't remember how many hours it was when we bought it. The Case IH was brand new when we bought it. So I don't remember how many hours this had on it. Anyway, let's go take a look at sales. Nope, hasn't changed. Just in case. Because I'm thinking of buying one of these four as our next tractor. How many hours? Oh, you can see it on the when you get in the tractor. Can you see it? On the there's another menu Jess is trying to tell me to go. On the bottom right hand corner of the gauge, there's a small number down there that says 127.5 hours. But you can also go in here and see how many hours. You're going to go where? You're going to go in here. $50 hours right there. 126 hours. 127. So you can see it in there as well. So there's a couple places where you can see it. Anything in red is high hours. That's not true. Lizard pickup? That's a bug. There's no way the pickup has that many hours. There's no way. It came with the game. Maybe it had many hours. Yeah, maybe it came as an old pickup when we started the game. Yeah. But anything in red on the back means it's an expensive. It's expensive to maintain. Yeah, Iron Thunder was a starter pickup. Yeah. Speaking of which, we want to buy a new pickup as well. We want to buy this one right here. I don't like any of those lizards. I don't want to add too much stuff to the truck. Where's tires? Did I miss? I want different. There we. I want big beefy tires. There we go. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if I put a normal box on the back or make it pink. That'd be easy enough to... Easy enough to do. That front bumper wouldn't work like that. We would have to change that. But yeah. Yeah, we got to go too, Don. Thank you guys for joining. I would prefer not to have a pink truck. I would go with something like that. Or that looks pretty cool too. But anyway, we don't have the money for that right now. So we're gonna bail out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Had a whole bunch of you guys join today, so it was kind of fun having a conversation that kept going and going and going. I'm out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.